Hey Linda, it's me Eva, your trusty behavior analyst here, looking to give you some more strategies to help you with your daughter Lucy, who's 23 years old and has an intellectual disability. I want to start off by saying how excited I am to hear how well Lucy is doing at her day program. I heard that she got a part-time job at Winners. I know that her therapists are really excited to work with her and help her be as successful as she can be in this new endeavor. Now, the purpose for this video is to help address the tantrum behavior that Lucy has started to engage in recently. Thank you so much for collecting some information for me about when these tantrums are occurring. It's really helpful to know what situations might be provoking the tantrums. Now, according to the information that you gave me, it appears that it's occurring the most when it's time for Lucy to go and take a shower at the end of the day. Now, we know Lucy knows how to take a shower because we taught her this skill. However, it seems like lately she's not wanting to cooperate with this routine. Most of the time, it looks like right before you ask her to take a shower, she's been playing on her iPad for quite some time. And from what you've told me, she really, really likes playing on her iPad. I think it's probably really hard for her to go from such a fun activity that she loves doing to something that she doesn't really like to do, like taking a shower. So maybe we need to look at reversing the order of these activities. A man named David Premack came up with a strategy that we're going to use to help Lucy be more successful in completing her showering routine at the end of each day. He says that when a pleasant activity follows an unpleasant activity, it helps us see that unpleasant activity happen more in the future. So the principle is usually called the Premack Principle. However, sometimes we like to refer to it as Grandma's Rule. And that's because Grandma always says you have to finish those vegetables before you can have that delicious piece of chocolate cake. So this concept has been used a whole bunch with kids who are in school. However, not as much with adolescents and adults with intellectual disabilities. However, there is a study by Matog and Marr, and what they looked at is choice making and work tasks in adults with intellectual disabilities. What they found was that when an object was chosen that was less preferred than a work task that followed that choice, that less preferred object was chosen on more trials in the future. So having a task they like following that less preferred object choice increased the likelihood that that object would be chosen again. I know this doesn't exactly match the behavior we're trying to increase for Lucy, but we can use the results from this study and we can apply them to this situation. What it really tells us is that if we want to increase the likelihood that we're going to get Lucy to cooperate with taking a shower, we have to look at having a more preferred activity follow the completion of taking a shower. So what I want you to do now is follow along with the handout that I emailed to you. I'm going to use behavioral skills training to teach you how to use this strategy with Lucy. I'm first going to use an explanation. So instead of allowing Lucy to play on her iPad right after dinner up until the time she has to take a shower, you're going to tell her that you need her to take the shower first, and then she gets to have time on her iPad. So I want you to be really clear with her, and we're going to use a visual schedule to even help make it as clear as possible. And then you're going to tell her to go take a shower. And once she's done showering, you give her some verbal praise, like, "Great job, Lucy." And then you give her her iPad and you say, "Here you go. Now you can have time on your iPad." I want you to watch me model this, and then I want you to go ahead and practice it. And then after that, we're going to get some time for me to give you some feedback on that. So it'll look like this. "Hey, Lucy. Today we're going to try to do things a little bit differently. After dinner, I want you to take a shower, and then as soon as you're done, you get to have your time on your iPad and you can play all the games that you like to play. So check this out. First, we're going to take a shower, and then you get to play on your iPad. All right? go take a shower. And as soon as she's done, you say, great job, Lucy. Here's your iPad. You can have all the time you want. Okay, enough talking from me. I want you to go ahead and give it a try.